Hi there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you're doing good. This is your next 48-hour reading. Just getting my little nub of Palo Santo lit. So today, these messages, the best way to get connected with me is to envision this fine white light that goes through your chakras, grounding yourself, and also going up to the sky, to the spirits in the sky. And we're going to start off up and out. That's interesting. We're going to start off with Kim Krans' Wild Unknown Alchemy deck first. Just to see, wow. You know what's weird is I've been seeing Pluto, and for the longest time I related Pluto mainly to underworld dark periods, you know, of our life of transformation. But here lately, it's been more about spirit communication with the other side. And so I see that definitely pop up with your reading already just on the split. So there's something there about spirit communication, being able to communicate quite easily. I have silver. I have blood, the rose, and the blood card. And it looks like a ruby, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. What's on the bottom is the card that represents hunger, a drive, an instinct, something innate that's pulling you, or either pulling you, attracting you, or propelling you to a certain area. Well, I guess it could be both, right? Propelling you to a certain area or person or situation. I need room. Hang on. I need some more room. Okay, so I have blood. I have Venus. I have love. I have pleasures, love. Oh, that's the heart of it all, though, isn't it? The blood energy. And there's Pluto showing up. I figured Pluto was going to either show up or it already did on the shuffle. So that's not a surprise that that's coming up. And the moon. And this silver card, it always reminds me of a moon in the middle of it. Let's get one more if we can here, actually. Maybe the hunger card? The hunger card? Alright. Yeah, let's pull this one. The hunger card. The card that represents a hunger of some sort. Alright, so... Oh, and then we have this. I wasn't going to look at it, but I can't help myself. The red and white rose, and you literally have in the spread the white rose, the red rose. Something that is blooming, blossoming, maybe like a Kundalini rising energy. But this, wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. It feels like a lot of, like I said, with the Pluto, spirit communication, or communication that kind of like transcends the veil in a sense. The silver is, here lately, the silver kind of reminds me of like a past life energy that's being polished. Meaning like any kind of experience that you've maybe had in a different life, a different lifetime, whatever it is. Some heavy emotions or things that you have went through could have put some dirt or some grime on the silver, and so all you have to do is polish it off. It's a luxurious kind of metal too. It's worth a lot. And when the blood card comes out, it gives life to the entire reading. Whatever you went through in the terms of transformation with the Pluto card here, underneath that, the reason for you going through it was this innate drive or hunger to get to the place of really living, really feeling life with the blood energy. And because you think of what does blood do for us? Well, it is what transports the all essential nutrients, oxygen to different areas of our body. We can't think or live without it. And so maybe there is something that is blossoming or blooming that it almost gives you a feeling of yearning, of instinct desire, of I can't live without this. That's kind of what I'm getting with that, especially with Venus being here, because Venus not only represents pleasures, but it's like earthly things too. It's the earthly expression of love is how I'm reading it. And I haven't even touched on the peacock's tail here. There's something that is being witnessed or viewed by many people, many spirits even, actually. It's like all eyes on you, because there's a broader spectrum here, and you're able to see that broad spectrum. You're able to see the bigger picture. And in essence, your colors are shining or showing. I hope you can't hear that talking in the background. I hope you can't hear that. I'm sorry if you can. I've tried to turn the fan on, making it a little bit better. But the peacock's tail, yeah, you see the trees. That's kind of like people witnessing or viewing your colors. They're viewing your way of seeing things, which is like all encompassing. So there's also an unconditional, all encompassing love that comes with this, that is being witnessed, because you see these colors kind of they're reflecting off each other from Venus to the peacock's tail. So this tells us that they're connected in this reading. Well, what's connecting it all is Pluto, which is major change, major transformation. And like I said, feeling like this is more about communication from the other side, no matter how weird that sounds. The moon, mysterious. It's mysterious. It indicates changes that are occurring through natural cycles. There's also a pull. So, because when I said something is pulling you or propelling you, either way, it's like the waves that go in and out, is the ebb and flow. It's seems to be like what's driving this hunger. It kind of has to get to a certain cycle or place first, it feels like. Tiny Tarot, give us something with Pluto, please. Oh, your wish is granted. See, I didn't think this is something that dark or anything like that. It's also like this web of connections, and the web of what you're able to sense on this web, what you're building for yourself. 9 of Cups is all your wishes fulfilled. It's not just a wish fulfillment, it's all of your wishes fulfilled. So it's big. The 9 of Cups is a good feeling. It would feel very good. Oh, wow. I thought this animal spirit wanted to talk to you. We have the bat. Possibly could be seeing, and look at the moon. See, I thought that looked like a moon. There's something significant about 2 moons. I'm not sure what the message is there. Maybe at one time. I don't know. Okay, so let me just go into what the bat is. So the bat is representing the closing of a chapter. The end of a chapter is like with when you read a book and you're done with a chapter. It's closing that out. But again, this extrasensory perception, your ability to navigate even in the darkest of places, your hunger, your drive, your life force is what's driving this energy. Wow. And it feels like with the bear, you're coming out of some kind of spiritual slumber too. Tell me about silver then. Tell me about silver. The tower. The tower. The sudden change and transformation when you polish this silver is going to be so drastic. It's going to bring in a lot of major changes. The tower can be representing like sudden, quick change. That it's like you wanting to demolish something so that something else can be built, and being completely okay with ushering in a tower moment into your life. It's giving off like Shiva energy here, where the destroyer and the creator kind of all in one. But in a good way, because like I said, there's a lot of dirt and grime that was on the outside that had to be polished away, and when it did, it allowed the silver to really shine in the right way. Tell me a little bit more about the moon then, and the bag. Give me some more about that. The 10 of Cups. Wow. From the 9 to the 10 of Cups. And by the way, I can't see when I'm putting my hand in these tiny little tarot to get the messages. The 10 of Cups. Wow. The 10 of Cups is completion. Emotional completion. It's a love type thing. It's a love type thing. Is that a song? A love type thing? Sounds like it might be. I'm not sure if it is or not. If it's not, hey, write it, because that's a good title. A love type thing. It's a completion. It's pleasure. It's not okay. It's the 9 to the 10. So it's having all your wishes fulfilled to having all of everybody else's wishes fulfilled around you too. It is in a sense visualizing like this fairy tale world for you, and then actually manifesting for you. So it's a big energy to get. Let's see, what else do we have for hunger? Maybe give us something for hunger. Oh wow. Oh, the Hierophant. Hunger for this some type of union with a contract, again with the connection to divinity, connection to source energy, love. This can indicate a desire for marriage or commitment on a really strong, like, soul level. Like, the yearning is coming from spirit, so it's going to be super strong, very charged, and you're going to get lots of signs and synchronicities about it. And that's kind of just, I can't always explain everything. That's just the way it is. Tell me a little bit more about the hunger. 7 of Wands, you're going to go for it. You're going to go for it because the 7 of Wands is charging forward. And I also relate it to seeing signs and synchronicities of how to move forward. It's standing up for yourself, asserting yourself. It can also be about advocating for somebody else. It can be about advocating for this new divine connection for yourself. It can be about that. Okay, let's get a little bit more. I think Venus ties into this 9 to the 10. For sure it does, because having to do with everybody being happy on the material and the emotional realm. It's kind of like all of that. Ooh, strong energy, blood. Give us blood. Give us blood. Give us blood. The 7 of Pentacles. Now you have 7-7, talking about being really brave through a spiritual challenge of some sort. Being really brave. What else do we get for blood? The 3 of Swords. Might have been the place where you were at with this Pluto energy. Might have gotten your heart broken in the past. And suffered some type of loss. But it is also part of what propelled you. Oh yeah, you had some toxic energy. Look at that. Devil energy in the sun. You had information about things being lit up, that something was quite toxic for you. Caused a lot of heartache, but now the blood is like pumping again. There's that devil. There's that damn devil. No, so strategy, planning on the material realm too can be what the devil also stands for. Strategy, good planning, things like that. Yeah, another card about strategy and also keeping something very private or to yourself is going to be very important. Moving stealth-like. Moving stealth-like, developing a good strategy, a good plan. Okay, and able to see through BS, I think. And then I have the 8 of Wands, and that's beautiful. That's what I was going to get for the Peacock's Tail, by the way. This is like I said, those connections, the communication. There's a lot of connections and communication with others, other energies. And this can be hit with Cupid's arrow. You have 777. You're extremely extremely lucky. So this is news, communication coming in. Well, it might appear as luck. What it really is just what you're manifesting for yourself. And so if that is luck that you're wanting to manifest, that is what you'll manifest. This is something that's going to pick up speed and propel you forward. And it's an energy of finally moving out of a place of possibly stagnation, but the stagnation feels like it was very much so on purpose. To help you process this 3 of Swords energy. The 3 to the 7 of Swords is a 10 of Swords energy, which is about putting the end to a hurtful chapter, like putting it in the past, being able to move on from it fully. Okay, so without, like, what I mean by moving on fully is, like, without having to replace something, without having to say, okay, because since I don't have this, I'm going to have this. No, this is about, like, closing the chapter and completely, like, zoop, that's it. Then you'll go after your hunger. Then and so timing is really important. I'm surprised we don't have the Wheel of Fortune out here, actually, although we could probably pull more. Ooh, there's a crocodile. Ooh, what's the crocodile about? The crocodile is about lying in wait, conserving your energy. The hummingbird, high vibe, and the raccoon is coming out, which is hiding behind a mask. Sometimes this mask is a mask of creative genius that we just haven't shared with the whole world. Your mind is really, you're sharp, you're smart, you dragonfly, you're able to see truth through an illusion. The crocodile, though, let me go to a different deck for the crocodile. I'm going to use the Siren song. That seems appropriate for a crocodile, but conserving your energy in this deck, it doesn't really look at it necessarily as bad. The crocodile is looked at as something that it submerges, conserves energy, lies in wait for the right moment. The hummingbird is an extremely high vibe energy, and look at the colors. It seeks out the sweet things in life, and not only seeks it out, but it is sustained by the sweet things in life. And maybe you're just now realizing that about yourself, is that you can truly transcend illusion and still live in a place where you're living off of the sweet things in life. Oh, okay. So, rest and release. I have the Sorrow card. What is sorrow about? What is with the crocodile? Oh, okay. Because you've had to have a whole lot of spiritual strength, especially when it comes to spiritual strength of holding back. And that can be a hard thing to do when we know what we're saying is true, or you know that what you're speaking is from love, it's from truth, and then you're having to just kind of soldier on with your wounds and persist. It's a spiritual, it's in a sense like a spiritual battle. The wounded soldier persists. But your efforts are very well noted by others. Like I say, you've got all eyes on you. The birds. Your effort is noticed. Everything's just kind of paying off for you. And people are literally talking about that, about how things work out for you. But it's your effort, so nobody should be like, things just come to you. No, this is effort. This was through effort. And it has maybe something to do with your occupation, or what you do for work, being looked at as, wow, this person puts in a lot of effort, and it shows, and the results show, or they're going to show for you, right? Tell me more about the crocodile. Tell me more. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, lying in wait, and it has to do something with work. Okay, so there are some things or challenges that when it comes to work. I'm not sure what you do, but it could be some disappointment with things that you put a lot of work, time, and attention and detail into. And so, what are we just doing? Conserving our energy for whatever it is that you're going to work on next, possibly. The key, 33, the key. Finding the key. There's something really mysterious about finding a key or finding the key, number 33, to your happiness and satisfaction. Will it ever be will you ever reach a place of happiness and satisfaction with work, or will you be constantly striving for some kind of perfectionism? That's kind of what I'm getting there with that. So when the key is, when will you reach this satisfaction in regards to occupation, happiness, and things like that? Okay, so silver. Oh, yes, you're beaming. The stars. This is when the stars are aligned and fate is at play. There are things that are unwinding for you at this time. This is even fame and recognition for all that you do, for all that you're able to transform. Need I say more when I say the stars are aligned? You know, that means it's fate, it's destiny. And what's interesting is it's up here, right? And this is a tower. This 16. You also have 16 with this card in the Lenormand is what it is. So 16, 16. Big transformation, big change, big shakeup, big change. Oh, wow. It could, because it's about you embracing, like I say, you could be hiding some kind of creative genius, and it's definitely with this black egg, it's about you expressing this creative genius that and sharing your voice with the world. A big emphasis on speech and how speaking your truth can make such a big difference. Oh, wow, the trip, the journey, and a big fish needing a big pond, access to wealth resources. There's something about business really it's going well or going to go well. Even as something falls, something else is built that's more magnificent. I don't know, something like that. The tree, focus on, this is usually a focus on your health or the health of a situation. Ooh. It has been a long road, but your efforts are paying off. You also have the heart card. My heartbeat, my heartbeat. Childish Gambino. I love that song. My heartbeat. So authenticity, using your own voice. It has been a long road to get to this point. But you're here and you're experiencing, or going to experience very soon, the sweeter things in life. On a regular. Not just... and not just on the material, but a combination of from the heart, emotional too. All right. I have pathway, the long road. There's the pathway. And then in your thoughts, okay, so majorly saying that your thoughts are so important at this time, especially for ushering in change for yourself. Keeping your thoughts positive, really, really important. It says CM here on the card. It might have something to do with an initial that's important in your life or pertaining to something for you right now. But the car has moving material in it, right? It has chairs, it has the lamp, it has several luggages, because it's big change. It's big change. Keep your thoughts centered and balanced. You could be really thinking about there could be with this heart, since this is representing that blood, what keeps it going, even after it's been cut, even after it's been hurt. There is energy that is maybe even almost like a telepathic bond, somebody in your thoughts, in feeling like they're in your mind, but truthfully in your heart. That's why they're in your thoughts, and honestly because Spirit has aligned something for you. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to pull from Archangel Raphael deck first off of my closing cards. Get my wordage right. Let's see. Let's shuffle just a little bit. All right, and don't replace this for medical help ever. Ever. Exercise is key. Thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interest, and budget. Also get a little bit more sunlight. Gotta get that vitamin D, right? Help me enjoy the benefits of sun in healthy ways. Also, pay attention to your sleep. It says, helping me relax and sleep deeply. Thank you for letting me know that you're guiding and healing as you sleep. That Spirit is guiding and healing you as you sleep. And now we're going to pull from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Let's see what else we get. And then I'm going to get off here and eat. I'm a little hungry. Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Clairvoyance, clear smelling. Spiritual herbalist, spiritual healer, healing rituals, ancient wisdom. I have aura reader, advisor, photographer, energy reader. 11, master number 11, the teacher, the great teacher. Access light-based technologies, ascension number 11. There might be something about occupation and the mind and I don't know, something with light-based technology. Perhaps. Life path number 9, the peacemaker, ruling planet Mars. Star attunements for high spiritual healing, activation, ascension, and life missions. 9/11. It's almost like an emergency about this urgency that you're feeling. Life path number 9 and then 11 comes up there. That's neat. Clear sentience, a clear feeling. You can just feel a change. Maybe that's what they're saying, to get some rest, submerge for the moment, lay low. I also have indigo child, gamma generation, born between 1978 and 1988. And we'll close with the angel number message for you. All right. Last message here for Cancers. Thank you for joining me, by the way. Oh, 23, because that is your Page of Pentacle type energy. It's adventure. You have a zest for life. You are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement, and you need both to feel truly alive. I have 3 also. I'm adventurous. 3, expression comes naturally to you. You're very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. Also have 28, in an effort to accomplish great things. You recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring a team of people together towards achievement. And you're ascending. And then I have 27. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression. That's the black egg. Especially when it's going through the throat chakra, through speech of some sort. You want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. And 27 says, I am expressive. So I'm a leader, I am expressive, I am adventurous, and I am charismatic. 28, 3, 27, 23. That is what I've got for you. I'm sending you lots of love. Subscribe if you haven't already. I do offer private readings. That information is in the description box below. So thank you very much. Bye.